with Fred, we started looking, because we were charged with trying to comprehend what the road system looked like and where they were and how they were constructed or not constructed. We started to look at the features that Mike and I had been documenting, because we knew that what we would say is that something that characterized a Chaco, quote, Chaco site was the fact that it had multiple middens. Didn't have one big midden, but it would have an area around it that you would, what should I say, a zocalo you could stroll around the building, and it would be pushed out and then reconfigured as mounds on the periphery of this swale. We called them multiple middens. Then we started noticing that there were some we called spall middens. And we got more, as we looked at more and more of these things, we realized that there was the pattern, there was a really recognizable pattern. And so Fred got involved in this, and we started to talk about earth and architecture. And in the meanwhile, I'd been working with Steve Lekson on the mound thing. God, this stuff gets confused. But anyway, I was working with Steve, and we were working specifically with the Bonito mounds, but they had excavated the Alto mound. And, in our opinions, is that these things are part of the major monumental architectural vocabulary of the canyon. And that, of course, the stuff, the composition of these mounds, and I think the ones in Bonito, there's probably material that's been moved sort of counterclockwise around that building, and it has been emplaced in various. Anyway, it's not trash. It's the stuff in those middens is this trash thing is just really pretty phenomenal. Not trash, architecture. Right at that time, I decided I'd had enough. I didn't want to work at contract archaeology anymore. I had written more boilerplate introductions to archae reports that I just couldn't deal with it anymore. It was become so cliched and so pat and so basically stupid that I went into graduate school, architectural graduate school at UNM. I was in the non-architectural graduate program. And my idea was, and I was working specifically, my focus was earth and architecture. The problem is that I went through all the studio classes and found out that I was thinking that I was going to get some wisdom, Well, there wasn't any wisdom to be handed out. So everything I was expecting to get, I didn't get, but I was told in no uncertain terms that I was going to have to work the drafting boards and work my way up to be an architect at minimum wage. And hell, I was 30, 35, getting there. I said, I'm not going to do this. You got to be out of your mind. But this is the time when Andrew Fowler and I were working on the Manuelito stuff. So I applied all what I was starting to apply this material, what wisdom I had, tried to apply to Manuelito.